right, guys. Big week here on the PGA Tour. The Players, that tees off tomorrow. It's going to be a nasty week there in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Geoff, Ulrich, Reid, Fowler, two of the most handsome dudes in my life who know how to talk golf, are here to chase or fade some of these golfers for this really amazing tournament.
Yeah, should we ask, though? I mean, like Emerson said, bad weather forecasted in Florida. So what's the approach this weekend? Like, are you looking at a certain type of player because of the rain, Geoff?
I mean, the variance is going to get turned up whenever there's bad weather, but I think it's just going to emphasize what you need at this course even more, and that's really good iron play, specifically long iron play. There's shorter par fives that guys are going to be needing to go for and two, and there's longer par fours that has small greens on approach, and you're going to need really solid long iron play. You're going to need to be good around the green. TPC Sawgrass always tough around the green. Everyone's going to miss greens this week. Everyone misses greens at TPC Sawgrass anyways, because it's just, it's a Pete Dye course, smaller greens, tough approaches, but it's going to be worse this week because Emerson mentioned it's not just wind, it's cold. Guys are going to be hitting it a little bit shorter, longer irons in. So emphasize, guys, really good approach games, really good form with those approach games, and you got to have some kind of around the green game this week. If you don't, I think you're going to get left behind pretty quick.
Reid, anything to add?
Yeah, so basically everything, Geoff, right? Like good approaches, great around the greens. Like Emerson's emotional level last week, he said he was going to go to this tournament, was at a sky high, and now it's at a rock bottom.
Yeah,
you can see it on his face, and he is very disappointed. But yeah, Jeff's right. If you don't want to go the whole route of saying everything needs to be firing because of the weather, because every element is going to be there. It's like Captain America. It's like wind, rain, hot, cold, and it's everything on each 4 days. Wind directions, all four directions that it's going to be hitting at this course. The one thing I will say that Geoff talked about going a little bit deeper is the long approaches. He talked about those long par fours, or if the guys want to go for these greens into the par fives, and their balls aren't rolling out as much as they would, let's say, in May, especially that move from May to March, right? And now you add the cold and the weather, the balls drop out of the cold. They don't keep on going, and then they stop, right, if it's wet. Those 200-plus yard approaches on those par fours and on those par fives and the 175 to 200, maybe you want to look at those guys in a difficult setting that have played well, if not already, like Geoff mentioned, the stats that you need.